What up, family? It's your boy Adewale, back again with another boxing talk. Tomorrow, May the 11th, there are a few fights coming up that I am highly interested in. The main fight that I'm looking forward to is the fight between Femi Oyeleye and Jose Meza. Sorry, he's fighting against a guy named Jose Meza. It's a fight promoted by his promotional company. The guys he signed to Jab Management Promotions, Christina Castillo, based out of San Diego, California. The event will be held in Tijuana, Mexico, right? So a lot of you guys don't know who Femi is, but he's a Nigerian boxer out of the super welterweight division, 154 pounds. He fights out of San Diego, California. He currently has 10-0. That's his professional record. As an amateur, he won the All African Games gold title at some point, and he won a couple of other national championships, right? The guy is highly skilled. That's why I'm interested in him. He's highly skilled, southpaw, 6 foot tall, like I said, 154 pounds, really fast hands. Honestly, this guy is the truth. Like, I feel privileged to have discovered him at the early stages in his career, not when he has blown up and everybody is jumping on his hype train. Right now, I already see the qualities of someone that has a good potential in becoming a future world champion, right? And he also has an excellent coach, Coach Jesse Tanner. Tanner is doing a good job with Femi. I mean, like, he puts him in work. Like, they're constantly going hard, training, improving on every single aspect of his artillery, right? So yeah, I look forward to that fight. I don't know how I'm gonna watch the fight because it's televised in Mexico, but we'll see how it goes, man. I have TSN, I have a couple of other sports channels that show these Latin American boxing events, so I might be able to catch it on one of them. And if I'm not able to catch it on one of those channels, man, there are other means, man. I'm not going to talk too much about that right now, but yeah, man, I'm looking forward to that fight. And obviously there are other main fights like the Hurd Williams fight. That's going to be a banger. I'm definitely not going to miss that one. Jarrett Hurd defending his two super welterweight titles against Hurd Williams. That's gonna be a good fight. I know Hurd is gonna win that fight because Hurd is too much. Like, Jarrett Hurd, damn, man, the guy is a monster, man. I don't know how the fight is gonna end out. It might go to full distance. I highly doubt that's gonna happen. I was listening to the PBC podcast yesterday, and they featured Jarrett Hurd. And Hurd, honestly, the guy is a well-spoken dude, cool guy. He's a very likable dude, right? And he has skills. He has the full skills needed to dominate the super welterweight division and move up one weight up to the middleweight division and still cause a lot of trouble in that division. That's what I feel personally about Jarrett Hurd. But we'll see what happens, right? And I mean, yeah, I've got to be interested in that division because that's also the division where Femi Oyeleye fights in. So who knows, man? At some point in the future, if Femi keeps on stepping up, improving his record and step up to the world level, he might be fighting one of these guys in the future, man. Tony Harrison, Jamel Charlo, Jarrett Hurd, Lara, one of those guys in the super welterweight division, right? Yeah, just so you guys know, also Femi is fighting for the Latin American WBC title in the fight coming up tomorrow against the Mexican guy. And I don't know, man. I mean, it's a step up because for the WBC to be able to sanction that fight and put one of their smaller titles on the line, that's a good sign, all right? And it's a motivation for a fighter in Femi's level. I mean, if you're fighting for a title, no matter how small the title is, that's a motivation for you. That's a source of motivation, and that will keep you on your toes. Not even considering the fact that Femi is already a very hard-working fighter. He's constantly in the gym, constantly showing off the new tactics that he's learned. Like I just look forward to this young man's career, man. He's only 25 years old, and the guy is fighting again Jose Meza. Meza has 4 losses on his record, alright? He has 1 draw and 7 wins, right? So it's not really a step up in competition on paper, but it is what it is, man. Let's see how it goes. Me personally, after this fight, I would like to see Femi step up, not super significantly, but significantly to an extent, you know, start fighting guys in the top 50, you know, guys in the top, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, something like that, right? So we'll see how that goes. And then also there is a fight coming up between Isaac Dagboe and Nevarrate. It's a rematch, actually. That's gonna be a good fight. Nevarrate, Dagboe. Damn, Dagboe, man, my Ghanaian brother. Damn, that guy, he's good, right? I mean, it came out recently on his Instagram page, studying up on that whole. I'm just trying to use someone else's slang there. You know, he was studying up on Nevarrate, claiming that he's gonna clean Nevarrate out. Nevarrate, even though he wasn't fully prepared in the previous fight, Nevarrate couldn't knock him out. This time around, it's gonna be war. I like that energy, but I'm not fully convinced, to be honest, man. Dagboe, I want you to win. I'm rooting for you, bro. But man, Nevarrate just has too many advantages over you, bro. Like, this guy has the length, he has the reach. He outboxed you, he outworked you, he did everything more than you in the previous fight, man. Like, the only way I see you beating Nevarrate is if you have a solid game plan. Like, you have to have a game plan. And yeah, man, I'm also quoting my guy, Jelani, Real Ghana World Boxing. Like, yeah, he's a huge fan of Dagboe himself, and he's constantly dropping, you know, his opinions and thoughts on how he feels a fighter like Dagboe can do better. And I learned from him, right? So I totally agree that he has to have a solid game plan. That's the only way he can execute that project, that fight against Nevarrate, because Nevarrate, man, that guy seemed like he has everything over Dagboe. And to be honest, I'm not really a fan of these bantamweight, strawweight, paperweight fights. I'm more of a bigger dude fight fan, you know, guys from like the 147 pounds and above. But still, man, I support my African brothers, the guys fighting in boxing. I mean, they don't really have that voice that pushes them to the world. So who knows, man, with my little platform, if I'm able to do something, that's fine. And then, yeah, man, the third thing I was going to talk about was I've been seeing some allegations recently coming out on Ife Ajagba. Like, dumbasses are coming out claiming Ife Ajagba is not 25 years old, that he's more like 35, 40, whatever. That just sounds ridiculous, you know. And the truth is, a lot of these guys trying to tarnish Ife Ajagba's image are only doing that because Ife Ajagba, in his post-fight interview with, I believe it was Fight Hype or FightNews.com, someone asked him about Anthony Joshua and what his stands were on Anthony Joshua's Nigerian citizenship, right? And Ife said, oh, he doesn't believe AJ is fully Nigerian because AJ didn't have the full Nigerian experience like he did. Man, whatever, man. I don't even, bro, that's just gossip at this point. In my own opinion, Ife said what he said and it's gone. And the idiots that are trying to tarnish Ife's name just because they are Anthony Joshua super erratic emotional fanatics, they just need to shut the hell up, man. Like, these guys, they make me want to throw up. Let's just put it that way. They make me want to throw up. I don't understand why you guys support matchroom boxing so much that you feel like you have an obligation to disrespect anybody coming out of PBC. That's stupid, man. Right now, you guys are even trying to go against Ife Ajagba. Bro, how dumb is that, man? Even if the guy claimed he was younger than he is, that's to his disadvantage. Because by the time he turns, his real age becomes 40, right? And on paper, everybody feel like he's still 30. Now they're going to be having higher expectations of him, and he's not going to be performing. So it's to his disadvantage if he's lying about his age coming into the sport of boxing. And it's stupid for you guys to feel like, oh, we need to do this investigation and expose Ife Ajagba's real age just because you're Anthony Joshua fanatics. man, you guys need to chill sometimes, man. It's just ridiculous. But anyways, thank you guys for watching the video. I just thought I dropped a few thoughts and opinions on the fight happening. Femi Oyeleye, Meza. Femi is definitely going to win that fight. He's going to win his first WBC title, which is the Latin American Championship. Good for him. After that, I would be happy if he can go into the continent, into Africa, right, and fight for like the WBC African Championship, like similar to what this guy had. Richard Lartey in the heavyweight division. Lartey was like the WBO African titleist. So I don't know if WBC has the same or similar package that they offer fighters in Africa, but it would be good if Femi can put that on his what's it called, if he can have that title as well, the WBC African title, because that way I bet his rankings within the WBC would skyrocket as soon as possible, right? But most importantly, it's not about him having a high ranking in the sanctioning body. It's about him being an actual good fighter that will be able to withstand the pressure that guys within that sanctioning body bring to him. Because man, it's not a joke, man. The super welterweight division, jeez, they have lots of killers in that division, unknown guys, not even the known top guys, right? So yeah, man, it's a lot of work. I just wish the young man the best. I want him to keep on winning, and I want him to progress. So yeah, man, that's all I gotta say, man. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.